Cherubini and Riva Bene together at the beach. Everyone was taking pictures. Do you really believe that it was random, that they wanted to enjoy la bella vita, the beautiful life of Italy, enjoying the sun, enjoying a cup of coffee or whatever? Or was the main objective speaking about Zaniolo? Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I already mentioned Zaniolo because he will be the big name we have to discuss, because yes, under the radar, Zaniolo is moving and approaching more and more Juventus. Will he be one of the big names that we will see in 22-23 with that particular shirt, or with the new one that you already saw, the leaked shirt from La Maglia Bianconera? We will speak about him, but first, let's give an update. Today, no edits, no pictures. It will be an update with opinions and some questions that I will ask you to answer in the comments. I don't know if you already put the maximum of like and you subscribe to the channel. We already hit 18,500. Step by step we are going towards my dream before the start of Serie A, 20,000 Juventini, forming a beautiful community on this channel. We start with the first name, one that can anticipate everyone in being the first Juve player 22-23 being announced. I'm not speaking about Pogba, but about Cambiaso, young left back from Genoa that Juventus is going for. And then you are telling me, Beppe, what? We are looking for some left back while we already have Pellegrini, Alexandro, even De Sciglio can play there. On the right side we have Danilo, Quadrado, and also De Sciglio that can play both wings. Why are we going for a young player? You know it, huh? Alexandro is a player that will probably not leave, last year of contract with Juve, so we needed to move someone. Pellegrini that already spoke with some of his friends while playing paddle, saying that yes, he will probably not be the starter of Juventus. Juventus is not trusting him 100%, and as they are blocked with Alexandro, he's the one that could potentially leave. There are some teams that are interested in Pellegrini, especially from Premier League, West Ham, Fulham, and pay attention to Fulham because they are really strong on the player. He can leave, Cambiaso can come in a really low cost negotiation, and we are speaking with them, giving Dragujin after 2 loans, Sampdoria where he was not playing, Salernitana where he didn't really perform well. He has no chance to come on the right wing of Juventus, so Dragujin, Juventus, we have to definitely say goodbye. Entering in that swap, Dragujin to Genoa, plus 3.5 million for the young Italian left winger that can start reinforcing our wing. A player that is saying, and maybe you will be happy with that one of his idols is Cancelo. You remember the one that all of you Juventini are missing. So Cambiaso thinking about Cancelo. They all and both start with a C in their name. Let's see, guys. I'm not the biggest fan of Cambiaso. I don't really know him. I know that he was impressing a lot of people. And for me, it's a perfect, really perfect negotiation, perfect purchase for the left wing. Why? Because if it's not working, you can do a profit in 1 or 2 year young player that has to be tested. That is about Cambiaso, but the main course, and that's what I want to speak about, Zaniolo. First, just an update about Pogba. Apparently yesterday, crazy Juventini were watching the flights, and they also discovered from Guinea. He took the flight to go back to Miami. Here we fly. Why? Because pay attention for Pogba coming back to Juve next week. Pay attention. We'll have to monitor all these flights. So here we fly another time next week. Pay attention to that. Speaking about Zaniolo, and this is what is making me really curious, because Zaniolo is a player that it's already 2-3 years that Juventus is really observing him. Already with Paratici, but not only Paratici. So it's really a sign that it's not only Paratici that was a big fan of Zaniolo, but Juventus. Juventus has been convinced about the qualities of the kids. Not only Juventus, but also and especially the coach, Massimiliano Allegri, that really believes in him since long time. Zaniolo, he was always the last name on the list in this mercato. Sometimes he was popping up, but not really on the front pages. This time, Juventus is thinking about him, and they can't hide anymore. It's over. They can't hide anymore. They will speak about so many names in that mercato, but he can be a real reinforcement. The big question is, where will he play? Is he a substitute to Di Maria? Is it or Di Maria or Zaniolo? And a lot of people are saying, no, he's not an alternative. If Di Maria comes, because we have to wait, even if yesterday there were some beautiful Argentinian leaks that went out and that we were all able to see, with him saying no to Roma when he was watching the shirt of Roma, to Chelsea. No, he doesn't want to go there, but he was actually smiling and laughing when he heard the name of Juventus. Really beautiful video. I love that one.
La Juventus.
A propósito, ¿no?
¿Por qué?
Di Maria can join Juventus. Tuttosport today, they were even really convinced that the steps are going closer, so let's wait a bit more for Di Maria. At the end, what are we doing? We are doing nothing, so let's wait. Let's take our time and wait, and that's why my biggest question is Zaniolo, yes, but not an alternative to Di Maria. Where can he play? I was observing and watching a bit. It's not a tactical video, but apparently the guy can play diverse position. He can play as an offensive winger in that 4-3-3 instead of Di Maria. Imagine Chiesa on the left, Vlahovic in the middle, Zaniolo on the right side. Beautiful offensive trio. Italian young on the left and on the right, with the Serbian young player on top. Beautiful one. But if Di Maria comes and he will bring that experience, where can he play? Well, he can play in two different positions as well, and that's where he played with the national team, but also with Roma. He can play as a number 10. That would be also beautiful to create there as a number 10, but especially as a box-to-box on the right side. So I was thinking already ahead. Imagine a midfield of 3 men in a 4-3-3 with Pogba box-to-box on the left, with Locatelli in the middle, the brain, the tempo dictator, the one that is actually putting the tempo, and then on the right side, Zaniolo. Pogba is a right foot player that can play a bit more on the left. Zaniolo, a left foot player that can play a bit on the right. These two, they can alternate and go up to bring physicality and to enter the field to go from the distance. Really beautiful, with Di Maria on top, with Kostic eventually waiting for Chiesa on the left. Kostic that can give a lot of flexibility to Juventus also tactically, because he can play in a 4-3-3, but also and especially in a 3-5-2 or a 3-4-3, whatever. He can play on that position on the left. That can be a real tactical, beautiful name for Juventus. So Juventus thinking about Zaniolo more and more. And I was asking myself, guys, can Zaniolo be a real added value for Juventus? Young, Italian, already playing with the national team, but at the moment not their big starter. He will probably earn less than 5 million. They're talking about 4 million. Is this actually ticking all the boxes of what Arrivabene and Cherubini were talking us about? Yes. Probably yes. Rejuvenation with Italian strong talents that also have that Juventinità inside, guys. Zaniolo is moving me. Of course, I have that big question mark about the J medical and him suffering from 2 times ACL, as we already have with Federico Chiesa. We have question mark about Paul Pogba. It's totally correct. But let's see what can happen. I would not be surprised if at the end Zaniolo will be a Juve player. Negotiation with Roma, they are stagnating. Let's see. Let's see that. And then I want to finish with the last one. Last news about Paulo Dybala. Paulo Dybala that apparently is regretting not to have accepted the contract offer from Juventus from time and time ago. And I can understand it, because at the moment, as we speak, they are speaking and linking him to Milan, to Inter, maybe to Sevilla for 3 million euro. I can totally understand that he's regretting his choice. Let me know all your opinion about the new young left back that is Cambiaso, about Zaniolo especially. Let me wait if you're still waiting for Di Maria, and also and especially Dybala. Is he regretting? Are you regretting that we didn't sign him, yes or no? All the comments in the chat. I hope you enjoyed that opinion video. Grazie, forza Juve.